I used to believe family was permanent, not perfect, but permanent. Then I got sick and ended up in a hospital bed staring at medical bills that looked like phone numbers. No insurance, no safety net, and my body barely cooperating. The scariest part wasn't the pain. It was the moment I realized I might not be able to pay to stay alive. My relatives were wealthy. My uncle ran a successful business. My cousin bragged about investment properties. My parents loved talking about how comfortable retirement was. So I swallowed my pride and asked for a loan, not a handout. I offered to sign papers, pay interest, whatever it took. I just needed breathing room until I could work again. What I got was silence and excuses. We have our own lives to deal with. Times are tough for everyone. A few didn't reply at all. And the ones who did somehow found the energy to lecture me about responsibility, while posting luxury vacations, new cars, and designer shopping hauls online. That betrayal didn't just hurt. It froze something inside me. So I survived without them. I negotiated the bills down, picked up shifts while recovering, and lived on the edge of empty. Some nights I went to sleep hungry, telling myself I'd never be that powerless again. When I finally crawled out of the debt, I didn't celebrate. I rebuilt. I learned skills, stacked side work, and started a small business. It grew, slowly, then fast, until I was stable, then comfortable, then doing better than anyone expected. That's when they resurfaced. First it was my cousin. "Hey. It's been forever. I need a favor. Can we talk?" I didn't answer. I did a little digging instead. Her investments were collapsing. My uncle had filed for bankruptcy. 2 days later he called me like nothing happened. "We're in a tough spot," he said. "Could you help us get back on our feet?" I kept my voice calm. "I'd love to help," I said, "but I have my own life to deal with." Then I added the line he once used on me, and I wouldn't want to throw money away. Silence. Finally he tried, "But we're family." I replied, "Funny, I didn't feel like family in the hospital." Then I hung up. After that, the guilt campaign started. My mom called with a sweet voice, then switched to panic. "Your father's stressed," she said. "We just need a little help." I said, "No," she acted shocked. "What do you mean no?" I said, "I mean no, Mom. I learned who shows up when it matters." They escalated and actually showed up at my house, Mom, Dad, Uncle, ringing the bell like they owned the place. I let them stand there, the way they let me stand alone. When I finally opened the door, my mom demanded, "Why are you ignoring us?" I looked at them and said, "Because I don't owe you anything. You left when I needed you. I'm not your emergency fund." They called me cruel, selfish, ungrateful. But for the first time, I felt something clean and quiet, peace. Saying no wasn't revenge. It was freedom. And it was the moment I stopped being useful to people who never cared about me, only what they could take.